Catch pop superstar Raghav live and exclusive on Dost Kya Scene Hai with Dino on Monday the 25th of April at 10 p.m. only on Radio1 FM 91. क्योंकि सर जरूरी है.
You're tuned into Radio1 FM 91.
Hello Pakistan and welcome. Of course, you're listening to Dost Kya Scene Hai with me, Dino, live on Radio1 FM 91. And as we promised, yes, we promised you a superstar, and that's exactly what we have. Okay, this guy, okay, what can I say? Where do I start? I don't even know how many compliments can come his way, because there's so many achievements. He's one of those people that really just, like, when you talk about Asian artist that breaks out into the international market scene, into the mainstream, and just blows everybody away with their skill and their music and their sound and their songs. Like every song that he's come out with up till now has become a classic, whether it's in the club, whether it's at your parties, whether it's your shadis, whether it's in your car, whether it's within your family. This guy is like, his music is popular among all crowds of all ages, and in Pakistan he has a massive following. Okay, and हम लोग यहाँ पे Radio 1 FM 91 आपसे हमेशा वादा करते हैं that we always talk to superstars from all around the world, and he is truly a superstar. He came out with an album called Storyteller, which became one of the biggest hits of that year, and even now each song from that album, whether it's Angel Eyes, Teri Baaton Mein, Can't Get Enough, Let's Work It Out, every single song became a classic, an instant hit. And after that he's just kept it coming with each album. Identity, great album, and now the latest album, which we've been hearing about, which is called Phoenix, is going to be out very soon. We're all really excited. The latest track from the album, Fire, is literally on fire. I mean, we've been playing it like mad on Radio 1 FM 91. So all I can say is this guy is one of my favorite artists, and it's an absolute pleasure. We're going to be talking to him all the way live from the UK. So please give it up for the one and only Raghav. What is going on, brother?
What's up, man? That's a big intro you gave me. Thank you very much.
Bro, you deserve it. I mean, nothing but the best for you, man. Straight up. I mean, we're all fans of your music and your work. So what's going on? How's Raghav and how's the life of Raghav going?
Well, it's pretty good. I mean, obviously, I took a couple of years off there, and now it's great to be back. And Fire is doing really well so far in Canada, and I'm hearing it's playing out in Pakistan, and we're starting to get some play in the UK. So it's a really exciting time for me, you know, of certain sort that is a bit of a comeback, because I was away for a couple of years,
right.
And I'm just really excited. It looks like things are going to start up where we left off.
I'm on fire, 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 fire tonight, and we gonna burn this shit.
Of course. I mean, Fire has been playing on Radio 1 FM 91. We've been really, happy with the fact that the kind of mad love you've been getting for the single is off the hook. I just want to mention one thing. In 2011, another big thing happened. The Juno Awards of 2011, So Much was actually, it was nominated for R&B's Soul Recording of the Year, if I'm right, with Cardinal Official. So I just want to mention, how does it feel to have that song just break out like that and become like a hit? I mean, So Much, I think, was your first proper single that was released in Canada. So, and you're from Canada. So how does it feel getting so much love for that track?
Well, I mean, it is great to have that love. The Junos are like the Canadian Grammys. So,
right.
As someone that grew up in that country, to get that recognition is magnificent.
Right.
But more than any award or any nomination, for me, it's just about re-engaging the fans that have been supporting me for so long.
Right.
Letting them know I'm still around and the music is hotter than ever.
Right, brilliant. And of course, I mean, working with people like Cardinal, and you had Bashi on it, you had Age Thami on it. I mean, and that song particularly had like different versions that were out, yeah. And each version had its own vibe to it.
I never knew that I could feel it so much, but now I know because I feel it so much. Even if I tried, I couldn't think of no one who does it quite like it do. It's so much.
So, like, how hard was it getting like 3 different versions of the song out? Like, there was a Desi version, and then there was Cardinal on a track, and then you had Bashi. Was it tough getting all these guys together in the studio and just giving, each one giving them their own flavor on the track?
Not really, because they're all good people, and they all love the song, and they, you know, it's only as hard to work with someone as hard as they make it. Right.
Right.
These are all talented, wonderful, accomplished artists who wanted to support the track and give it their own twist, and I think they all did a great job.
Right, excellent. All right, now coming back to the awards and achievements that you have. I mean, your singing skills are amazing, and because of that, you received a lot of numerous awards. You know, fill us in on some of the achievements that you've attained, and what has been your highlight? I mean, up till now, since Storyteller, I mean, since that album came out, what has been the highlight of Raghav's career up till now? Well,
the highlight of my career is the touring. You know, having traveled everywhere, having actually been to Pakistan,
right, of course,
Asia,
of course,
and so it's reconnecting with the fans, and it's going out to places that I never thought I'd go to in my life. That's very special.
Right, and of course we were so excited when you were down in Pakistan. I remember the buzz that was on when you were down in Pakistan. Everybody was talking about Raghav's concerts in Lahore. I think you performed in Lahore and you performed in Karachi, and the hype was magnificent. Everybody was talking about the tour, and you were down in Pakistan and everything. Like, so like, what has been up till now, besides Pakistan and other places that you performed, what has been the one place that you I think is the most memorable place where you performed, and like the most memorable concert or performance out of all the places you performed at?
Well, I mean, definitely the shows we did in Pakistan are up there. We did like some 30,000-40,000 people at some of the places.
Wow.
I obviously traveling all across India, going to Thailand for the first time. But I think always the most memorable show is going to be when you go back home.
Right, of course.
And for me, growing up in Canada and coming from a city like Calgary, where very few people branch out into the music business, and coming back home and playing a sold-out concert at home, that was very special for me.
I'm sure, of course.
Because, to be recognized like that in your home country, in your home city, is very special.
All right, excellent. Now, I've got a bit of gossip. I don't know if this is true. This is what we've heard. Deepika Padukone, I don't know how to pronounce her last name. I mean, she's been out for a while. She's been out for a while now. I still don't know. But Deepika, of course, the famous Bollywood actress that all the guys are madly in love with. She's actually a massive, massive fan of your music. She's a massive fan of your work. And have you seen her films? Have you seen Deepika's work?
Of course, yeah. Not only I've seen her work. I've performed with her at the Kingfisher Model Search.
Right. Okay.
We've met a bunch of times, so yeah, she's very kind.
Yeah. So tell me this: if in the future, if you're coming out with more music, inshallah, and you're definitely going to do a lot of big things, is there a plan to get Deepika in a video? I mean, there would be an instant chemistry because she's a fan of your work. So I'm sure you wouldn't have to work too hard, trying to get the best out of her. What do you think?
I'd love to have her in a video. I mean,
yeah?
I'd be ridiculous not to. But,
brilliant.
She's such an accomplished actress.
Right, of course. And she's and on top of that, she's really pretty. So it doesn't really hurt. You know what I mean? To get her in a video.
No, it doesn't hurt that she's probably the hottest girl.
Brilliant. All right, now like apart from music, I mean, obviously you're so passionate about your music and the kind of music you do, and you keep reinventing yourself from time to time. I mean, we've seen you do all kinds of music. I mean, you've brought a bit of shades of reggaeton in your music. You got a bit of reggae up in there. Then you had like a bit of dance vibes up into it, and then you put in some hip hop also into your music. So like apart from music, that really is your passion, what else really excites Raghav? Like what is Raghav a fan of? What are you really like into?
Well, I'm a huge sports fan, as people know, so it's been great, traveling all around the world and seeing all different sports. And I was able to perform at the Olympics in Vancouver last year. I'd love to be able to do the same in London next year.
Right.
And getting to spend time with my family, because I'm always so busy, that excites me. But more than anything, it's just waking up every day realizing that I get to do this for a living.
Wow, it's a great